Hey, it's Nisha. I went to a garage sale where a woman was selling off a wonderful collection of her mother's jewelry, some of it vintage. We're going to take a look at it today. Okay. Hey. Trying to make an escape. Okay, so we'll pull one out and then push this back. That's a pretty piece. I like the pendant on there. It's almost a Etruscan looking. Super nice. Feels like a ceramic. Rough looking on the back. And then let's see what we have. We have some kind of tag. I'm not familiar with this company. Oh, it's a good design. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, great. Very pretty piece. I like the panels. Has a nice look to it. Toggle clasp. No information, and then the back. This might be a reproduction. I have to do a little research to see if it's vintage or not. It has a nice weight to it. Pretty piece though. Cool. Oh, this one's neat. Very modern looking. Cool collar necklace. I like the design on that. Could be vintage. Cool. I have a secret weapon. My secret weapon as a reseller is List Perfectly. This tool allows me to create one single listing, which I then cross-list to a variety of different platforms. So for a piece like this, I would list this on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, possibly Etsy if it turns out to be vintage. And I can't tell you how much List Perfectly has grown my business. It has made such a difference to me and my family. It's been such a tremendous help. And also there's another part of List Perfectly. It's called Listing Party. Every week I have a listing party, which is a Zoom meeting where anybody who's a member of List Perfectly can come in and ask questions, jewelry questions in my party. But there are lots of other parties where you can go to a mastermind meeting, which I go to 5 days a week in the morning. And I've learned so much from the mastermind meetings that this is another way that List Perfectly has helped me grow my business. Okay. All right, that's fun. Kind of a mesh, silvertone, braided. And then here is the closure. Has a vintage vibe to it. And there is some tarnish on here. Very fun. Okay. Oh, this is so pretty. It looks like the beads are from shell, so it's mother of pearl, possibly carved, and then it has a barrel clasp on it. And I just love the design on here. Pick up some of the look of the shell. Such a pretty piece. Definitely vintage. You can see some tarnish on the metal beads. And then there's a barrel clasp, which is a different color, so it may have been replaced at some point, which is not uncommon. All right, fun. Okay, this is a fun piece. I love the elephant with the pendant elephant. That's fun. And it feels like plastic. It's got an older clasp on it. So there's the pendant. And we can see the construction here on the back. See how it's pressed plastic? There's lines right here. And then here's the beaded sections. They're made to look like carved beads, but it's a very fun piece. There's class. Okay, great. I love that one. That's so much fun. Yay. Oh, that one's a lot of fun. I love the heart pendant. You see here this connection? Look for that. That will tell you that the piece could be possibly vintage. Now you'll notice that the beads are strung on a metal chain. I learned recently that that could be from the 1940s, 1930s. There's some tarnish on the beads. There's the clasp. Oh wow, that's pretty. Okay, so let's just see if it's magnetic. Okay, it's magnetic. The tarnish on there makes me think that it's maybe silver plate. Very pretty. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, fancy. Very sleek. Look at the chain and the multi-strand bracelet here with the probably rhinestones. Great looking bracelet. Wow. This is definitely an older style clasp. No information. Just love this bracelet though. My first gut is 1970s, but it could be older with the fold over clasp. They used those in the 1930s and 40s. So you want to use the design of the piece as well to figure out the age. Ooh, nice. Okay, oh, another pretty bracelet or bangle. It's got a hinge closure. I always look for those. It's a clamper style bracelet, so it's got this metal hinge back here. And it is signed, so let me see if I can show that to you. This is surprising. It's Ann Taylor. I would not have thought this is an Ann Taylor piece. Okay, fun. Ooh, pretty. I like the braided metal. Here's the back, and we have an original hang tag on here. It says $7.50. So originally it's cost $7.50, and we have P Craft jewelry since 1931. Wow, look at that with the original tag on there. Totally cool. Oh, I love it. Yay. Woohoo. Don't find pieces with the original tags on though. I'll have to check and make sure that the design of the bracelet matches the branding, because there is no marking on the inside of the bracelet. But if they do match, it'll be a great find to have these two together. Now this is different. Have a medal with a heart on it. That's so cute. Oh, I love it. It looks like, is that glass? Nope, it's plastic. Okay. It has a lot of wearing on it. Just looking at this makes me think it's from the, I was going to say 1980s. I have to do some research. It's got this kind of clasp on it. It's a fun piece. Ooh. Ooh, fancy. Look at that. The pendant's really cool with all the rhinestones in there. Nice. I like the graduating metal work over here. It's not signed. Definitely a newer piece with the way the texture is here on the back. We have I'm looking at the chain. At first I thought it was a herringbone chain, but it looks more like a flat chain. And there's the clasp. All right, cool. What are you? Ooh, super cool. Oh, it's so pretty. Multi-strand chain necklace. Oh, I think it's vintage with this really pretty heart design, kind of a shell. Looks like one side of a shell. Oh, is it branded? No, not branded. Okay, so let's show you the fold-over clasp. Isn't that pretty? And then we have this type of chain with the Greek key on there and some other chains as well. There's the back. It's not signed. Super pretty. Ah, okay, so this is different. So this is a bar brooch. Usually rectangular, but not always a rectangle shape, if that makes sense. Has some stones in here. And then let's look at the back. Okay, so it's made to look Art Deco. So this is an Art Deco design. And then the back has this texture on it, so it looks like it was made probably in the last 20 years, maybe 25 years. Okay, fun piece though. Ah. Okay, so it's cold to the touch. It looks like jade chips. Let's check this back here. Fair amount of wearing on the back. There's the front. So I like the design of this. It was in a little bag when I bought it. And they're eyeglass holders. I thought it was a chain necklace, but I'm sure somebody will enjoy them. This is what they look like. Have a nice modern design. And I actually got 2 of them. These have oval chains. It's so funny. Okay. All right. It's so long it won't fit on the camera. Okay. So pretty sea beads. Let's see if these are from glass. Okay, they're cool to the touch. Just take a look at them with the... Oh yeah, they look like glass. They're very shiny, and also the hole going through is very straight and smooth, not like plastic sometimes. Okay, there's that. That's a fun piece. Okay, cool. All right, then we have this piece, a fancy bow brooch. Now the rhinestones are glued in. And then here's the back. So I think this is a reproduction or an inspiration piece made within the last 20 years. Pretty though. This one's interesting with the design on there. I'm not sure what that's made from. Maybe ceramic. Looks maybe painted. Have to do some research on that. Definitely glued in. They didn't want it to fall out. If you know, leave me a comment below. Ooh, fancy. And they're mirrored, so they're not the same. But what a great design! Wow, isn't that great? Here's the back. Gosh. Yeah, I love these. Beautiful pieces. Okay, cool. Tic-tac-toe. Maybe pewter. There's some tarnish on the clasp. May not be functional anymore. May just need to be cleaned up a little bit. It's still closing. Okay, cool. Looks vintage. Okay, cool. Just looking at these reminds me of those Christmas ornaments that were made from, well, they're called Mercari glass. I don't know if that's what they were made from. These are great. Look at that. There's the back. And then there's, they're pierced, but then they have this extra hinge to clip on over the back of your ear. They're not that heavy, but I guess just to make sure they stay on. I don't see any manufacturer's mark. What fun pair of earrings. This is pretty with the shell, the pink shell inlay with, looks like, I'm not sure what the white is. There you go. And then it's marked on the back. We'll take a closer look. It's a fair amount of wear. And then you unhook it right here, kind of pressing down. Here we go. Okay. It says Mexico, and then there's something above it that's completely hard to read. It's only got the last couple letters. So if you know, leave me a comment below. Okay, cool. Here we go. Okay, cool. Now, when I was at the sale, this piece like just jumped out at me. It was hanging on a bookshelf, and I picked it up, and it was just so beautiful, and it spoke to me. It was like 1970s all the way. It would reminded me of cowl neck sweaters and the big pendant necklaces you'd wear with that. And when I was talking to the woman, she said she remembered her mother wearing something similar to what I had imagined. And I just thought that was just such a neat story that she had shared with me. And she also told me that she'd already had like 3 garage sales prior to the one that I was at. And nobody had ever looked at this piece the entire time. So even if you're not the first person to get there, you've developed your eye. You're going to spot things that other people don't see. And this is a great example of it. So this is just a phenomenal gold tone butterfly pendant. And then we have that texture on the chain and wearing around the neckline, which is normal, and then a hook clasp, shepherd hook, and just, I mean, look at that. I just love it. I had the best time sharing stories and buying jewelry. It's always a great mix. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to learn more about List Perfectly, then check out this video. If you enjoyed this video, then give us a like and then hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.